couldn't be no game banger, yeah. Nope. I just seen a game banger arguing on live. He was arguing with a girl. She said you had them same clothes on the 2 days in a row I saw you. You keep that fake bag every time I call you. You ain't never brushing your teeth. Man, what? And then what the killer part was, I'm like, oh man, she just talking. Yeah, you be out there trapping every day acting like you got all this money. You still ain't got a car. You been out there for the last 10 years. You ain't got no car. Yeah, you can't be on the block for 10 years and I had no car. Nope. Nope, because people on the block, y'all get all, it's a car for $1,000 somebody offered you if you sitting outside all day. Yeah, man. And then I don't see how people always want to be with people who can't help them in apocalyptic situations. Say a zombie apocalypse start today. Why you want to be with somebody who can't help people? Man, please. Who? Not I. Not I. Yeah, man. I'll be thinking of stuff like that. I'll be like, what if a zombie apocalypse started today? What benefit would you bring to me? Because I know I go crazy. I'm one of them all-star Rick Grimes level characters. I'm talking about Daryl level characters. What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm one of them when it comes to that. So, yeah, and look, being in dangerous situations. I think I got like ADHD and all that, so it just slow down and everything going slow motion for me, so I can handle the craziness. Yeah, I can handle the crazy situations way better. Like when I did security, we got big crowds and all this stuff going on. I knew everybody who did everything. Boy, what y'all are moving in slow motion. Yeah, he just tried to do this. He moved. He had a gun. I ain't gonna lie. When I did security, I gave people. I let everybody go home basically. I basically let everybody go home. Cause I don't want to be the one. I don't want to give you no criminal record. Like imagine you being a security guard, then you catch somebody stealing. You think I don't care how bad you stole or how much you stole. I caught you already. What you need to go to jail for, man? If you don't go on about your life, yeah, I was never one of them. You want to press charges? No, you were assaulted. I don't, man. Look, look. I done got assaulted way more times than this. Fuck, this a normal day. What's up? What's up, Sika? Yeah. That's a lot of syllables, man. I ain't gonna lie. You just type it. You're like, yeah, let me see what sound good. Mm, enter. Yeah. Like you put that name in with your eyes closed. But yeah, man, I be thinking about that. Oh, yeah, I was one of them security guards, man. What? Hey, I remember one time I caught a dude stealing, and then he ran. He was leaving. I don't know how the hell. I don't know how the hell he had this set up, but he had a board in the back of the warehouse. He had what in the back of the building. He had a board in the back of the building waiting. That was gonna be his weapon of choice if anybody tried to pursue him. So I go out the back. I'm like, no, no. What happened was I see him run through like the exit door. Like he see me, he has run through the exit door. I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk over there. No, I jog over there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look out the back door. He left the back door open. So I just look out there. He right here. So I'm like, hey, yo, ass tripping. Then look, this the funny part. This is the funny part. So he picked the board up. He act like he was finna hit me, right? Who you finna hit? Who you finna hit? Who? Not with this gun on me, you not. Not with this gun on me, you not. What? Y'all better stop listening to them. Boy, what? I ain't did security in years. Yeah, I'll tell y'all about some stories. Any 99% of them securities that say unarmed are armed. Don't play. They gonna take that charge. They going to jail. Yeah, yeah. No, they going to jail. Yeah, 99% of securities that say unarmed has a gun on them. Yeah, yeah, they do. They do. You think, boy, what? You better stop playing. Who you gonna hit? With what? And they had like he had a board with a nail on it. Man, who you gonna hit with what? How you gonna do that? Man, what? I would turn you into a piece of cheese right now. Right now. Go ahead and put that board down. And the crazy part is, he was holding the board like this. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah. Like, I'm like, who the fuck? Boy, get your ugly ass. Well, if you don't get the fuck out my face, and look, he like let go of the board, did a push up and stood back up before the board hit the ground. I don't know how he did it, but I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, he did it though. Yeah, y'all gotta. Hey, and I still ain't get. I still ain't want him to go to jail. I got where was that video? It's uploaded. I got it somewhere. I got that video somewhere. A lot of people are asking for that video. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it soon. I got y'all. I got y'all. I'm gonna get that video soon. A lot of people are asking about that video. I appreciate it. You said run for your life. Nah, I don't know. What's up, Muhammad? Yeah, I don't know about running for my life. Not in that situation. I ain't going. I ain't gonna lie to you. We in the dark alley, and I'm like, okay, I'm thinking I'm finna just close the door. Nobody finna be right here. He is right here, just counting up everything he just stole. Like, imagine you steal from a store or from a warehouse, and you just at the back door, just counting up everything you stole at the back door. Like, you ain't even run down the street or nothing. So when I walk up to the door, I just see him counting. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So that's when he picked his little board up, and I'm like, oh, you want to get shot? Oh, you want to get shot? Oh, okay. Yeah, he said criminals are dumb. Batman taught us nah, no cap, for real. Yeah, he wanted to get shot that day, y'all. It wasn't gonna be no other way. I got some crazy ass stories. I got a man. Look, it was this woman. She was 350 pounds. She jumped on my back. She jumped on my back. So look, this how it started. So two women come in the store with a man, an older man. He had to be like an uncle or something. So they drunk. To my knowledge, I'm like, bro, they toe up. They are destroyed. But I'm doing security, so I'm like, you got it. I got a hard enough day. Enough going on. Look, 10th and 187. Look, look. I'm like, man, I got enough going on. Y'all can do y'all thing. So they drunk, right? They are the first girl stumbling so bad she a little stud. She looked like Brorilla. She looked like Glorilla's sister. Like no BS. She looked like a little small stud, little haircut, uh, little light skin, but she looked like a little boy though. I'm like, man, but I knew it was a stud. Cause of the chest. Man, what? You can't hide that. You will, man, look, whatever, onward. But I'm like, all right. So the stud, the girl who walking first, I don't know if she want to be called a stud, the way she was looking. Yeah, the stud, she walk in front of her sister, the other girl is about 350. You heard me? Wide. She make Ray Lewis look small. Yeah, she make LeBron look like a baby. Uh, I ain't gonna lie. She was bigger than Jokic. She was bigger than Nikola Jokic. She was bigger than Joel Embiid. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She was. I'm talking about. You could tell they was toe up. So, the first girl, she ended up. And look, I'm going ahead and skip to the end and give y'all a spoiler. The first girl was on crystal meth and liquor. So it wasn't just liquor. It was crystal meth and liquor. So that's what I was dealing with from there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right. I didn't know that at the time. I'm thinking she just drunk. So she walked right in through the doors, and an employee is standing there. The employee got a broken arm. The employee standing there like, oh, how y'all doing? She working right in front. The girl who I thought was drunk, who was really on meth, end up falling, doing what you what you call them, a trust fall on old girl. Like she fell so bad she did a trust fall on old girl, broken arm, and then bro, like I ain't never heard nobody in. It wasn't. She wasn't even screaming. It was like the tension of the pain in the air. Like I ain't never heard nobody just yell. Like it wasn't even loud. It was just with purpose. I'm like, oh hell no. Nah. I'm like, oh man, you tripping. So old girl end up getting up. I'm like, come on, y'all tripping, y'all gotta go. Come on, like, cause it's hella people at this point. It's hella people surround. Like we in a big ass circle. It's at least 20 people around us. So I'm like, all right, come on, y'all tripping. Let's go, let's go. So I'm basically finna tell them just go sit in the car. You know, y'all good. I just seen y'all come in with somebody. Obviously, y'all drove. So I'm like, come on, go. Just come out here, come out here. Man, she looked me in my face. Said I ain't doing nothing. On my life. On this all you seen on camera was Ultra Instinct Goku grabbing somebody like that. It was so fast, I didn't even know I grabbed it. Oh yeah, you gotta go. Oh hell, you lucky I didn't. She lucky. Look, they was praising. They was like, I'm so glad that you didn't smack and beat the fuck for real though. For real, cause I didn't. Man, I should have put hands on them. All I did was just toss them. But look, so this what happened. Old girl spit in my face. So I instantly what? Grab her. Grab her. I'm talking about like a towel. Grab her. Now I'm finna take you outside. Now I'm finna throw you outside. Now we get to the door. All I heard, and I heard like it, like just like that. Like the noise just stopped. The noise stopped because her sister is mid-air jumping on my back. Her sister was mid-air jumping on my back. So look, so as I'm trying to throw old girl who just spit in my face out, and I didn't know she was on crystal meth. If I would know you was on crystal meth, I would have balled you up while you was in that shirt. You heard me? I promise you. But I ain't know that. I'm thinking they just drunk and they tripping. But you already spit in my face, so you already gotta go. You leaving. You getting out of here. You not staying. So I instantly grab her. As I get her right to the door, like I told y'all, like LeBron running. Uh then I'm like, damn, I don't hear nothing. Then woof, whole 350 plus pounds on my back. So I'm wearing steel toe boots. My right foot ended up going to the side and popping. And when it popped, I'm like, like my body wanted to fight or flight after that. So I'm like, oh hell no. So I don't know how I did it, but I ended up pushing both they weight, well, her weight up with mine, getting my foot settled, push the first girl, then her, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, tossed her ass. Uh I threw it. It was around like it was like close around COVID time, so I threw her towards the COVID station. I ain't gonna lie. A good 5-10 feet away. Boom, got back up. Threw her ass again. Got back up. Threw her ass out the door. Got back up. Pushed her ass out the door. Other girl was up pushing her ass. Other girl pushing. Got back up. Pushed her ass. Then that's when one of the store managers end up getting like, look, so they end up getting the little stud girl under control, but the bigger girl, she was mad and kept trying to come towards me, right? And I'm like, hey, every time you come towards me, you you finna get tossed farther and farther. I'll show you. I don't care how big you is. You got me fucked up now. All this shit was on camera too. All this shit was on camera, and then I remember my boss looking at the video. He was like, "You was flawless." He was like, "I don't know how you did it, but you managed to not even have to. You don't got to do nothing." He like, "You didn't even throw a single punch." He like, "Well, I ain't gonna." He like, "I ain't gonna lie. You was. I don't know how you tossed her like that, but hey." Um. So what ended up happening was the girl. You remember I told y'all they came in with a man, right? So I guess the uncle, the dad, or whoever it was, he ended up like bird hugging the bigger girl. He was like, "Calm down, calm down, calm down." So it got so bad to the point he had to slam her to the ground. Now he on her, got her on the ground, and she's still just cutting up doing the most. Man, he pulls a bottle of liquor out of his pocket. He pulls a bottle of liquor. I promise y'all, I swear to God, all this shit is on camera. I swear to God, all this shit is on camera. He put her to the ground, pulls a bottle of liquor out of his pocket, and was like, "Here, take a shot, take a shot, take a shot." She took a shot and started calming down. I kid y'all not. I kid y'all not. She took a shot and started calming down. Yeah, I know, right? That threw me off. The ending to that story is kind of wild. Old girl got subdued. She was cool, but she was under the influence too much anyway. So she wasn't even a big problem. She was getting that was but old babes, look here. I ain't even go to work the next few days. I don't think I went to work for a while after that. My motherfucking leg was hurting. I woke up that next morning and stood up like, oh yeah, she did some damage. She did some damage. Oh, I'm most definitely not going to work today. No, not on this leg. I won't. Yeah. Then I remember they got on bullshit. They ain't want to pay nothing. Then they looked at that video was like, yeah, all right, yeah, we might need to pay him something or attempt to pay him. Yeah, you know how it be. Everybody, it's one he say, she say, then cameras come out and like, oh my lord. Steve. Who is Steve? Who is Steve? Man, what else? I'm saying a lot. What y'all wanna what a lot of business owners, you gotta ask them about their background. Cause most business owners I know say they smoke crack. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know that's the most random thing y'all ain't expect to hear today, but bro, I'm not lying to you. Most business owners I know said, "Oh man, I did this and that. I used to be one of those." Like, okay, that's why. Hey, if that's the key to running a successful business, I don't want one. Then I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. What did you talking about? What did you typing? Fresno Irving. Uh, did you put in Morse code? You said what the upper lip smell like, boy? Washed, cleaned, uh, yeah, with a rag, with a hot water, yeah, with a cold rinse, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what you need to do. Y'all don't be washing y'all face with no hot water with no cold rinse. That's why y'all be depressed. Yeah, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. You look and you take a shower like a female. How you gonna take a shower like a female and think you a man? So you telling me you just took a hot shower and that's it? Man, you better turn that cold water on for 2 minutes and sit in it and deal with it like a man. You don't just take no hot shower then get out no shower. Who are you? You a man? You gonna take a hot shower then just get out? Man, get your freaky ass on. You freak. Yeah, you want to, man, get on. Look, as a man, you should be turning on the cold water before you get out the shower. Yeah, you should be feeling cold water before you get out the shower. No man don't need no warm water. You say you wash your face with the same soap you wash your ass with. I would be mad at you, but most people don't wash their ass at all. So I guess or they face. So I guess I got to give you some type of credit, huh? Yeah, most people don't even wash their legs. They talking about the soap hit my legs. Do you wash your feet? What? Yeah, house smell like corn chip and ass. Barred up, crunchy, nasty sauce everywhere. House got a distinct smell. Feet yellow at the bottom and thick and nasty. Like, come on, man. That is build up of years of unclean dirt. Yeah, man. You a man, you over here taking a warm, hot shower. Don't tell me you take bubble baths as a man. Now you really gotta take a cold shower afterwards. Yeah, man. Who you think you is? Run DMC? You see it, you gonna look just like him. You keep taking them bubble baths. Keep taking the bubble baths. You're gonna look just like Run DMC. Watch. Watch. Yeah, without no cold shower at the end. Yeah, man. Can't just sit right there. Only use water to. Man, shut your talking about baby oil. You shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You drink baby oil. Get your fetish having ass on. Yeah, you drink baby oil. Yeah, man. You ain't finna be over here trolling. If y'all want to see these trolls, y'all can go to Retro the CEO, and all y'all on Retro CEO go to Retro the Supervillain. Y'all do it all the time, so I don't be caring. But yeah, a lot of y'all be wondering why y'all day going bad because you prepared your day like a female. You ain't do no push ups. When last time some of y'all did some push ups? When last time y'all worked on y'all legs? When last time y'all did stuff y'all did since y'all was in y'all early teens? I said early teens. Yeah, man. What? Can't even jump. You jump down 2 stairs and we got to call the paramedics because you done blew out an ACL. Yeah, man. We got to stop this. We got to stop this stuff. It's too many men taking baths with hot water without a cold rinse and wondering why they feel like females. No, 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 no. It's not right. It ain't right. It ain't right. You telling me that you feel accomplished after getting out of a hot shower and that's all? A hot shower made you feel good? Man, get on. Man, if you don't turn that cold water on and suffer like a man, man, if you don't turn that cold water on and suffer like a man, you don't got goosebumps, then you ain't clean nothing. The goosebumps would slide all the extra oil off your skin. See, see, everybody got layers of skin with oils on it, and nah, let me stop playing. But nah, for real though, man, most people don't even wash their face. Most people toothbrushes be new. Yeah, most people got new toothbrushes. Toothbrush is the least used thing in the house. Yeah. hmm Some people don't floss. Yeah, you wonder why your breath. Man, look, I used to work with this one dude at Walmart, man. Man, I worked at Walmart with this one dude. Yeah, I'm name dropping. And cause you probably still work there. I don't give a damn. Look, yeah, his name was TJ. Well, I swear to God, a field of mints couldn't help this man. Nothing, nothing. I'm talking about. You know how they had double mint gum? He could eat the whole pack. It ain't and get rid of the mint. Like I ain't never smelled nobody who like damn. So your mouth just dead and you coming to work every day talking about a paycheck. Man, look, he used to be like, I work fast because nobody wants to be in your aisle. That's what I hate about Walmart. This is what I hate about working at Walmart. They try to say certain people work fast and certain people work slow, right? If you smell like ass and shit, and your breath smell like straight garbage, your breath smell like straight pure trash, yeah, you gonna work faster than me. You ain't got nobody want to come ask you no questions. I seen people go to ask this man a question and be like, I find it, and then come and ask me. They was like, man, his breath, I know. I know. I'm talking about he got the type of breath that if he be like, you might want to fight him. You heard me? I mean, but he did that in the next hour over, and I got mad. Yeah, yeah, man. Look, then we had this one dude named man like Danny or something. He ain't like to wash his ass, and and both of them you can smell at the beginning of the hour. Both of them. So you think people want to come ask y'all questions, or they gonna come ask somebody like me the question? Exactly. Talking about I work slower. They smell like shit. They can't help nobody. You need to pay me more. Customers scared to ask them a question. It stink over there. Like what? Your breath that bad? Like I ain't never. And he always kept gum in his mouth. I'm like, damn. Can you eat the whole pack? We work at Walmart, gang. It's mouthwash here. Everything you need here. How your breath stink? And you get a discount. I don't think y'all understand. Cause y'all be thinking y'all know people who breath stink. I'm talking about imagine a mummy. Imagine King Tut, a mummy or somebody of that sort. You know, like, and then they just be talking and living. So if you got like, just imagine, you know how they got mummies in Egypt and all that. Imagine they breath and all that. If they was still able to talk and move around, this what his breath smell like. A corpse. His shit, yeah, made me mad every day. I'm like, y'all just be allowing anything. Like I don't. You can't smell like weed. You can't smell like this, but you can smell like cigarettes and pee, cat pee. Man, look here. That's been the biggest baloney I ever seen in my life. The fact that you can't smell like certain things at work, right? But cat pee and shit is usually not on that list. Y'all ever noticed that? Some people go to work stinking so bad that it make everybody have a bad day. You ever had a coworker stink so bad you had a bad day? You know, talking about you ain't doing as good as you can. You need to work faster. Man, calm that down. I'm barely living. I'm barely alive. Yeah, man. I'm not finna play with y'all. Yeah. Most people can't even smell rain. I'm not finna play with nobody who can't smell rain. You can't even smell the rain. Why can't you smell the rain? You think I'm finna listen to you? You can't smell rain? Man, get out my face. I ain't gonna lie before I get mad. Yeah, you can't smell the rain at all. How you can't smell rain? You know people out here can't smell rain. So you telling me that if I open this window right now and I smell these rain clouds that you can't smell it? Man, get out my face. Untrained nose. No, it ain't even good. Ain't even useful. What? Yeah, man. I just think it's disrespectful how people can just be at work stinking though. I don't care. If you stink and you bothering me, if your stink one of them stinks that I can't ignore, come on, man. I go back in school. I go back to school. I don't care what nobody say. I look at it now when I was in school as, man, nah, that was the parents' fault. Dude, if the kids was that nasty, imagine what the parents was. Man, look, I went to school with a kid. Man, look, dude stunk so bad. Man, I so happily I was in fucking like at least 4 or 5 grades with him in elementary school. Look at as a kid, he stunk so bad that it wasn't even funny. Like it straight used to disturb me as a child. If you were, you know, kids can ignore. We can ignore a lot of stuff as a kid, but if I'm over here starting to get mad, if I'm starting to get mad, oh, you gotta go. I'm told teacher too many times. I'm told teacher, he stink. I can't do this. I can't do this. Man, look, man, we've been look. Times has changed so much now that look, I can't even give my teachers credit for this. The teachers was like, man, if he bothering you that bad, I wasn't the only kid, mind you, because he used to bother everybody. I wasn't finna sit around that. I'm not sitting around that. No, you stink. If you stink, I gotta say it. I don't care. I was one of them kids. If you stink, I had to tell you. Oh, I had to tell you. Oh my lord, you stink. You stink. Like, yeah, I was one of them. I was one of them. Yeah, them little bad ones. You stink. And I wasn't number like 4 feet tall. You, of course. What? Yeah, yeah. Not even 4 feet tall. Shit, man. You better stop playing. You stink. But what ended up happening was, man, he stunk so bad, and for so many years straight that the teachers started giving everybody hygiene products. Cause you can't rule out one kid. But imagine you in class and you just smiling, you getting a toothbrush, you getting some soap, you getting all this, you just smiling. Not because you need it, but because you know he finally finna take a bath. And it's like everybody in the house, you just use that little one piece of soap up. Because within 3 days, he'd be smelling the same. Like, damn. You said, how does someone learn economics? Black culture is fascinating. Can't understand a word. Uh, So you got to realize that language making no sense in general. Somebody else came, made this up, and said we need to follow it this way. So yeah, it don't make no sense in general. So once I start realizing that, go talk to a Jamaican. I can't understand a word a Jamaican say until I break it down and slow it down. I'll be like, you know what? Every 10 years, all right. like you know what? That's crazy. You'd be like, what is he saying? Nah, everything is all right. I'm like, okay. You just got to slow it down and put all the words together because, yeah, language ain't even real. Somebody that's came made this up. I think everybody used to talk telepathically with emotion. I wouldn't even say telepathically with words because I wouldn't even look. Think about this. A million years ago, you think everybody called trees trees? Humans weren't alive a million years ago. Get your crazy head. Oh, come on, man. I don't know nothing. I wasn't here a million years ago. They wasn't here a million years ago. They said aliens weren't real, didn't they? Okay, you better stop listening to them people. Y'all be listening to the government. I don't like people who be like, I don't trust the government, then go listen to everything the government say. I hate those people. That's like a person who tell the truth and throw lies in. Yeah. Oh, I hate the government. I don't like this. I don't like that. And then go back to well, the government said that they were gonna. Don't you? If you look, if I don't like nobody, I'm not trusting anything they say. Everything they say, I gotta identify and break it down. Like, imagine you get a cheating boyfriend and I was just at my friend's house all night. You know, like, let me see. Give me your phone. Let me see. Yeah, like you ain't gonna trust them as much. Like, or you got a girlfriend, even if she never cheated on you, but she was known for it in the past for other men, you gonna be like, it's gonna make you think, ain't it? Exactly. But moving on from that, man. I want her a million years ago. They be lying. Government, if I don't like somebody and I don't trust them, I'm asking all the questions in the world before I ever let them say what they say is gonna be true. Like I keep telling you, I tell everybody this every day. I'm be like, look, when you was a kid, then they say UFOs is fake. Then they say UFOs is fake when you was a kid. But now you grown, everything changed. How does that work? Explain. No, you need to explain this to me now. Because how does that work? That for all these years, y'all saying it wasn't real, but now that I'm a dog, it's real. And not only that, y'all released files that says in 1947, 1966, it was the most reported UFO sightings ever. Okay. Y'all thought I ain't remember the number? Okay. What the dates? What the years? My bad. I said dates. The years. Dates went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If you was born in 1947, 1966, it was a time to be alive. So anybody born 1966, go ahead, hit me up, man. We need to do an interview. I need to ask you some questions because they got all the answers we need. That's what y'all failing to realize. So I need to get 33.3 million views a day to get my 1 billion view month. A billion views in a month off of I don't care what it's off of. As long as I hit a billion in a month. I don't care if it's off videos, shorts, live streams. Yeah, a lot of people can't smell rain. That's crazy. You think I'm listening to somebody who can't smell rain? Tuh. Get out my face. If you don't go smell the weather, smell the elements, yeah, it's gonna go crazy over here though. Old people always get to rubbing their knees for rain. Mm, I need to trend globally, huh? I need my billion views. What time is it? 11:30. Yeah, what's up, y'all, man? You said be logical. Shit, I am being logical. Think about this. Think about it. How many views do I got total? What do I gotta go to? That's the easiest way to see this. You go off how much you do. Like I know I could put in way more work and get way more views, but you gotta go off this though. See, you gotta go off this. I'm like, I got 430 million, and I can go harder. Hmm. Oh, look, think about it. So you see retro. I told you I gonna look at retro too, though. But look, I feel like I can go harder than that. But it is cool. But look, if y'all wonder, see, I'm lying. But damn, my ad popped up. My ad popped up. I don't. Sometimes my YouTube just randomly play ads when they're not supposed to. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I probably just gotta refresh. Wait, did I get hit with an ad on my own video? Oh my god. I don't know, y'all. You said big shout out to Nick Girth. If you said that fast enough, boy, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of videos on my own list I need to put out. I wonder if they could find a video.